Georgie, how you doing? I just wanna say I'm a big fan of everything that you do today. Georgie, how you doing? Forgot about what they say. I'm a boss, pray to you and thank you for your riches. For your riches, I am important to you today. You can show me.
There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch, it's bringing me out the dark. Finally, I can see crystal clear.
Today was supposed to be a great day, but she broke my heart.
See, every piece of you. Don't underestimate the things that I will do. There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch and bringing me out the dark. The scars of your love remind me of us. They keep me thinking that we almost had it all. The scars of your love, they leave me breathless. I can't help feeling we could have had it all. Rolling in the deep, you had my heart inside, and you played it to the beat. Baby, I have no story to be told, but I've heard one of you, and I'm gonna make your head burn. Think of me in the depths of your despair. Make a home down there as mine sure won't be shared. The scars of your love remind me of us. They keep me thinking that we almost had it all. The scars of your love, they leave me breathless. I can't help feeling we could have had it all. You played it with a beating, throw your soul through every open door. Count your blessings to find what you look for. Turn my sorrow into treasure gold. You pay me back in kind and reap just what you sow.
Sisters out of my goddamn.
We could have had it all.
Dad, why are you taking this?
Before you lecture me, you start taking
Could
care
have
of
had it
yourself.
all.
I am not on drugs, Dad. I do drugs. There's a difference. Please test me, Dad.
We could have had it all.
Male gynecologist treatment.
In the deep, you had my heart
He's entering a phase of cognitive decline.
you played it to the beat. Could have had it all.
I wasn't doing the math.
In the
Car in front of my house? I'm a dead body or something.
Take care of me, I'll take care of you, huh?
Sounds like a win-win relationship.
My first ever.
But you played it,
Still
you
waiting on that
played
photo.
it, you played it, you played
You
it to the beat.
very smart.
Hanging up.
Look, I definitely would have sought you out.
What, to do your homework? Made a beautiful child. Never even made one of those.
You do the best you can. The Best You Can is a romantic comedy featuring the legendary icon that is Kevin Bacon. You know him for films like Stir of Echoes and Hollow Man. Well, in this film, Kevin Bacon plays a security guard stuck in purgatory. He is supposed to teach a few women a lesson about love and how to treat human beings in a way that is sane. He pretends to be, a man with a urinal infection. He can't stop peeing. I almost pee my pants. I'm sorry, I gotta go in the bushes. The truth is, he doesn't have a urinary infection. He's just pretending to be a weak, indisciplined man who's been having too much sex and now it's coming back to him. Let it burn. Let it burn. These are my confessions. It's not an Usher single, but if you're single, this is a movie that you would love. Kevin Bacon is a man, a player. A lot of ladies are in love with him, but they don't want to admit it. Well, he forces them to do it. One of them who really loves him keeps asking him to come over and have security checks. Mr. Security Guard, please come over. I think I saw a neighbor trying to steal apples from my yard. Okay, no problem. I'll be there. She just wants to be around him, but she can't, find a way to tell him that she's in love with him. Well, he makes her suffer.
You go to a mill,
If she doesn't admit it, then she might be admitted to a clinic for being clinically depressed. She just wants some sex. She's heartbroken. MS. Yes, her husband is alive, but dementia. He can't remember anything. She just wants something about fling. Will Kevin Bacon be the one for her?
Take care of me, I'll
You
take care
better
of
check
you, huh?
this movie out to find out.
My first ever. Still waiting on that photo. You look very smart.
Hanging up.
Look, I definitely would have sought you out.
What, to do your homework? Made a beautiful child. Never even made one of those. Nothing so for my
When this
stupid
life has passed you by, you get a second chance at love. He seems like just the perfect guy, but you're not sure about that.
This is CJ.
So nice to meet you both.
You've been dreaming
Do you have a tattoo baby girlfriend?
She's not my girlfriend. You a green
So-
light. She seems like just your perfect type, but you're not sure about that. Is it
We
gonna
became
end
friends,
up
but
well?
I let it get too far.
Well,
That's quite a nifty
we're not
1-2 punch you hit me
sure
with this
about
afternoon.
that. Just do the best you can.
Get on with your life.
I don't want to get on
Just
with my
do the
life.
best you
Just have to
can.
get that fantastic
Open
mind
up
of
your
yours
heart.
working again.
Let love inside. Do the best you can.
What do you want it to say in your tombstone?
You're doing the best you can. La la love makes the world go round. Love, 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 la la love, la la love makes the world go round. Yo, Will, do you have the will to win? Do you have what it takes to have the drive, the ambition to chase after your dreams? Do your thing. Go get her. Go get her. You a go getter, so you better go get her.
What's your grit? I need a little bit more time to make something.
Take up my crown as the Prince of Bel-Air. Bel-Air is in its 4th season. It's a reboot of the Will Smith starring show featuring a hilarious family. A wealthy family that is spoiled and always trying to get revenge against the overachieving basketball phenom that is Will Smith. Well, The Fresh Prince was a smash hit in the 90s. It's back again. This time it's called Bel-Air. The young Jabari, who is a nephew of Will Smith, plays Will Smith. In season 4, he's dealing with a lot of things, the consequences of season 3. But what has happened so far is amazing, beyond your stretch of imagination. Firstly, Jabari or Will Smith moved in with his uncle and his auntie in Bel-Air after he faced a scare. They tried to beat him up after a basketball game. He was taken into the witness protection man. So his uncle, Mr. Philip, a governor, a man with a lot of influence, took his nephew in, but he has been secretly trying to assassinate him for 4 seasons. It's not exactly what he was expecting. It's tough for Will. In season 4, he's dealing with the consequences of what happened. in season 3. In season 3, their butler, Jeffrey, was involved with some gangsters. They took him hostage and Will tried to save him. In the end, Will was told to run away while Jeffrey fights off the gangsters. Will is not sure if, his faithful servant Jeffrey is alive and well, or, something else has happened. Then he's not sure whether to trust Uncle Phil anymore because he knows he has something to do with the disappearance of Jeffrey. It's therefore Will starts investigating what might have happened to his favorite butler. He checks the cameras and finds the details of the car that stole both him and Jeffrey. He is now on a wild goose chase trying to solve this case. Elsewhere, Hillary Banks, who got married to a man who was wealthy and famous, is struggling with guilt. She's not sure if she killed her husband. See, he died right after their wedding, mysteriously, and people are now asking questions. Did Hillary have anything to do with it? Well, maybe yes, maybe no. Truth is, the man she married was a wealthy gangster working with Mr. Phillip, and Mr. Phillip threatened him and said, if you touch my daughter, I will kill you. And all that anxiety plus the hauntings came to him so bad he had a heart attack and died, a young man. And now Hillary Banks is fortunate to inherit his wealth. It's awkward because he was such a huge celebrity and everybody misses him, and they're asking her a lot of questions about him. Was she linked to his death or not? That is the question.
Should be lucky to have me. Looking long term, ownership, legacy.
It's time for you to survive again. Are you gonna fulfill your mission? Will Smith, you are destined for greatness. Don't you forget it. Forget the people that are trying to bring you down. Carlton is also dealing with some problems of his own. He wants to get into Princeton, but his criminal background is hounding him out for being a fake. Oh, you're a fake of voting a gangster. He even faked his grades. Believe it or not, Will Smith is the one who is wanted at Princeton. But because he wants to show that his Mark Kerr not as strong as he is, he pushed for his brother, Carlton, to be the one to go to Princeton. But Carlton keeps messing things up by ruining his relationship with his celebrity nephew his celebrity cousin who could help him get far. Couldn't get far. Carlton is also caught in a love triangle. Two ladies that love him but actually just want to use him for his money. One he met at the rehab clinic, the other one, well, she's a cheerleader, damn it. She be cheering for him, but he's not sure if she truly wants him. Who will he choose in the end? You gotta watch it to find out.
Fish out of water, but still thriving?
These boys are about to go off to college.
I'm taking the biggest swing of my life here.
It's the final countdown.
GPA is top of the class. Princeton should be
It's the
lucky.
final season. Are you gonna make it? Are you gonna achieve your dreams? It's the final countdown. It's the final season. Are you gonna make it and prove all the doubters wrong?
We're done.
There's consequences for disloyalty.
I'm the one who got snatched off the street, right?
What happens when you want to walk away from this again?
The thought of starting.
Don't let them get in your head, Will. You got this. Don't let them talk you out of your own destiny. Accept that maybe God put so many gifts in you for a reason. You are bleeding because your season of winning is coming. The harvest shall be big as possible. Expect all your dreams to come true. But first, you gotta finish your mission. Become the Prince of Bel-Air.
Flip turned upside down.
The throne is waiting.
And embrace the change ahead.
Now we on our way,
Grinch stole Christmas. Stranger things are coming.
Don't turn around, Clara.
Yeah, it's amazing to be alive. Today on Entertainment Review, we take a look at the just released Stranger Things 5. We shall also look at a brand new grief-stricken film starring Scott Eastwood and Dave Franco called Regretting You. I do not regret being with you, people. We shall also take a look at a heist film detailing the true story of comedy legend Jim Carrey. A fourth season of Bel-Air, a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air reboot will be talked about too.
My mom got pregnant with me when she was 18.
Josh Boone is a little-known young filmmaker famous for making the grief romantic comedy The Fault in Our Stars. He's a 46-year-old man born on 5th April 1979 in Virginia Beach, Virginia. His passion for filmmaking came from his various experimentations in the yard with his friends. Josh soon graduated from making short films to full-length independent movie features. His big break came when he made the film The Fault in Our Stars. The Fault in Our Stars stars Divergent series star Shailene Woodley. Get it? Auto star. Shailene Woodley and fellow Divergent film series star Ansel Elgort. Elgort is famous for playing a younger version of Fast and the Furious character Brian O'Connor in the smash hit action comedy Baby Driver. He's also the main star of Miami Vice spin-off Tokyo Vice. People say he resembles Manchester City forward Erling Haaland. Well, that's because they are almost brothers. They are relatives who share a strong genetic connection. In The Fault in Our Stars, Shailene Woodley and Ansel Elgort play young cancer patients who fall in love during one of their therapy sessions. Shailene, who is 9, feels grief-stricken and broken until she meets a young man sharing similar circumstances, played by Ansel. He's charming, he's handsome, and very loudmouthed when it comes to joking about both his and her condition. Cancer, at least we don't have to pay mortgage, we'll be dead before that. Together the couple decide to make the most of the little time they have by falling in love, making love, and continuously breaking the rules of what a cancer patient is supposed to do. You're supposed to have chemo, not dancing in the sun with your girlfriend. Today, The Fault in Our Stars is considered one of the greatest romantic comedies of all time. Very sad, it's a tearjerker. Its commitment to speak about falling in love during the toughest of times absolutely blew people's minds. The film is based on actual cancer patients who did fall in love, then secretly got married in England. Singer Adele and her current husband serve as inspiration for the film. When Adele was much younger, she suffered from a form of cancer. She spent several years facing chemotherapy, and some of those interactions didn't exactly go positively. Though Adele still battles illness today in secret, she's much better and stronger, and has credited her husband, someone she met who was also suffering from cancer when they were both much younger, as the strength that helped her get through the toughest storm of her life. The trauma bond she shared with her then boyfriend would inspire her to embark on a very successful music career spanning decades, full of multi-platinum selling hits like Rolling in the Deep, Hello, It's Me. The song Hello actually details Adele battling with cancer and basically calling God on a black phone to ask him for answers. He promised her so much, yet she continues to suffer and suffer, leading her to almost give up and lose faith and commit suicide. Thankfully, Adele did not listen to the devil's unwise advice of committing suicide. Instead, she persevered and overcame her daunting situation. We can now achieve special things and find our way out of darkness. In 2025, Josh Boone gave us yet another trauma-bond grief romantic comedy called Regretting You. Regretting You is a story based on a novel by acclaimed novelist Colleen Hoover, a woman best known for writing the bestseller, which was partly based on the story of Whitney Houston, It Ends With Us. We reviewed the film version of It Ends With Us earlier this year. It's about a woman stuck in an abusive relationship with her husband. She finally finds a way to escape and become a famous singer. Well, you know. Regretting You is a true life story about two sisters who hate each other to the point of competing in terms of one another's love interests. The two end up on a collision course when they decide to marry two best friends that the women have been crashing on. I'll crash on your husband, you crash on mine. The film, which has a tragic premise, has not been met well by critics. It currently has a score of 28% on Rotten Tomatoes, but I must beg you to give it a try because it is special. Alison Williams, a woman famous for playing Kayula
Kayula's evil girlfriend, Kayula, the Oscar winner, his evil girlfriend in the smash hit horror film Get Out, plays a version of Superwoman in this film. McKenna Grace, famous for Ghostbusters, Frozen Empire, Captain Marvel, and The Handmaid's Tale, plays the stepdaughter of Superwoman. She is also a young superhero struggling to cope with the death of his dead father, played by son of Academy Award-winning legend and icon Clint Eastwood, a man called Scott Eastwood. Scott has become a legend by himself, starring in several independent and major films. He has appeared in movies like Suicide Squad, Pacific Rim Uprising, and Fast X alongside Vin Diesel and Dwayne Johnson. In Regretting You, he plays Chris Grant. Oh, this film's version of the Green Lantern. The Green Lantern is soon to be the late husband of Superwoman. Oh, he's a charismatic sportsman with good looks that often leave Superwoman's cousin and even stepdaughter jealous. In this universe, the Green Lantern's rings are hidden by the fact that he always wins, like basketball championship rings, Super Bowl rings, that kind of thing. So this film's version of Tom Brady, like, retired. So, a lot of people are in love with him. His wife is in love with him. His wife's cousin is in love with him. His stepdaughter is in love with him. They all secretly admire and want to be with him. But it is for this. When a car crash happens, both Superwoman and the stepdaughter are heartbroken. No, they're not sure what happened. All they know is Supergirl's auntie and sister to Superwoman was driving really fast before she crashed with her boyfriend, the Green Lantern. Wait, what? Boyfriend? Turns out Superwoman's stepsister was in bed with the Green Lantern this whole time. Oh my God, no! It gets worse, sister. Both of them died and sadly couldn't survive the horrible car crash. At this point, Superwoman is completely heartbroken and shaken. Her daughter is equally grieving the death of her secret husband, the Green Lantern. At this point, a shy, nerdy Clark Kent swoops in to comfort both women. I'm really sorry.
My mom got pregnant with me when she was 18. She and my dad were high school sweethearts.
My son is not.
Jenny.
Clark Kent, also Superman, is played by the brother of James Franco. Neighbors and Now You See Me star Emmy Award-winning man of comedy himself, Dave Franco, in a more subdued performance. You should also catch his other film, Together, which is brilliant. Dave plays a man pretending to be a weakling. He often hides his feelings for Superwoman because he doesn't want her to interfere with the love she has for her best friend and for his best friend and her husband, the Green Lantern. Sorry, I love you, but I'm awkward. When Clark Kent and Superwoman discover that their spouses were cheating on them, they vow to take revenge on their graves by pissing on their graves. No, not that. Not by being together. Clark Kent falls for Superwoman and they soon begin a secret relationship, but this seems to hurt a bit. The daughter of Superwoman, Supergirl, is secretly also in love with Clark Kent. When she finds out he is dating her mother, she is crushed and decides to end it all. They want to kill me.
I just don't want to forget them. My mom's trying to make it like my dad never even existed.
The twisted love triangle.
Tell her the truth.
It would absolutely destroy her. Smiling feels wrong right now. Like it's too soon to be happy.
I just can't believe my mom would do this. I tried to discover a little something to make you sweeter. How could you cheat on me?
Take the rest of my life.
So what does she do instead?
You keep using me to piss your mom off.
I'm gonna get revenge on both of them. She begins dating Robin from Batman and Robin. Truth is, Superwoman has a slutty, naughty crush on the young man Robin. He's a badass. She has been thinking of secretly dating him, but it's totally not good because she's like twice his age.
That's right.
I found him, the one to make my mother jealous forever. Supergirl and Robin begin to fling, all in the name of making Supergirl's mother, Superwoman, jealous because Supergirl has been crushing on Superwoman's new boyfriend, Superman. Wow, twisted love story. In the end, the mother and daughter fight, then settle the differences by each deciding to secretly date each other's men, just like what happened when Superwoman's cousin began dating Superwoman's husband, the Green Lantern. So Superwoman gets two boyfriends for the price of one, and so does her daughter. What a Black Friday special! The cheating edition. You can get 2, 3 boyfriends for the price of one. Regretting You is heartwarming and beautiful despite the twisted love triangles. Baby, you got me in a rectangle. Something, I'm pissed with you for being a whore. Blah, blah, blah. Great bars, Eminem. I love that song. Olivia Holt.
I mean, what else could it be?
Hold. Olivia Holt. Wait. Okay. Olivia Holt is a promising young actress signed to Walt Disney Records. At just 28, the young actress and singer has been on a bazinga. Starred in the hit Disney series Kicking It and the original Disney movie Girl vs. Monster. I don't know her, you will soon, okay? She has also appeared in a series version of Spider-Man. In 2025, the Disney princess joined the Life of Crime, a Bonnie and Clyde-style Christmas heist film based on the life of Jim Carrey and his wife, who would pretend to be burglars on Christmas Day to fulfill the mob's dirty wishes. Such eye-gouging mischief. Please don't steal my Christmas tree. Olivia Holt is a catwoman. Don't hug her or kiss her on the cheek, for she might leave with everything you have on your sleeve, including your heart, your dad's watch, and that credit card. She's a pickpocket with deep pockets. She's never satisfied, so she keeps on stuffing her Christmas stockings with more and more money. Honey, she's the tough nut to crack, tough enough to rob Santa Claus and promise him love when she doesn't even know how to stick around long enough to have a husband. In this daring action comedy, Olivia is a young version of Tia Leone from the film Fun with Dick and Jane. Her accomplice is played by Connor Swindles. Get it? Connor Swindles. This guy was born to act as a crook, as in con man who swindles. Connor Swindles. Connor Swindles is a man who became famous for playing the closet homosexual in the controversial teenage romance show Sex Education. Okay, the parents around tell them to go to Bible study. This is, this is great. Sex Education, which was a British version of American Pie, sees a young Jason Biggs, this time played by British actor Asa Butterfield, try to save the world by disguising himself as a nerdy therapist at one of Lex Luthor's schools for villainy. Asa is famous for playing a child version of the Hunchback of Notre Dame in the Martin Scorsese tearjerker masterpiece Hugo. Hugo is one of a few films to receive 11 Oscar nominations. It won 5 and is heavily credited as one of the best movies of all time. It is also partially or fully the origin story of Hugo Boss. Oh my god. The success of Hugo propelled Asa Butterfield to star in 2021's Netflix sensation Sex Education. In Sex Education, Asa is Jason Biggs from the American Pie universe. He's a therapist who offers teenagers information about how to carefully indulge in sexual independence. If you're going to do it, make sure that you have protection. In Sex Education, Connor Swindles plays Asa's bully, or this show's version of Stifler. Stifler is a comedian and actor who pretends to be a homosexual to stop his father from constantly humiliating him in front of everyone. That's embarrassing me. Early in the series, Stifler pretends to be a bully to his otherwise best friend Otis and his openly gay friend Eric, played by Doctor Who star Nchuti Ngatwe. Eric, whom in the show is actually a woman pretending to be a gay man, uses being openly gay as a disguise to elude her enemies. Hey, she is a promising singer and actress who hopes to one day make it in Hollywood. To survive Britain's tough terrain full of bullies who hate misfit black dames, Erica fakes a man's posture. Unlike Mrs. Doubtfire, pretends to be someone she is not. The story of Sex Education is inspired by the experience of Disney princess and music icon Demi Lovato. For a long time, Demi pretended to be a gay man just to elude suspicion about her true music ambitions. Okay, wow, tough crowd. Yes, indeed, it's not easy out here, you see. Today, Demi Lovato is on everyone's lips. Her music is amazing, and she is best known for her performance alongside the Jonas Brothers in a film called Camp Rock. The show Sex Education was considered taboo and banned from being shown on many television stations. It has, however, grown a massive cult following. Shh, don't tell anyone. Its final season, which aired on Netflix in September 2023, was a massive hit with a record number of people watching in the audience. BAFTA Award winner Emma Mackey made a small cameo in Barbie as a physicist version of Barbie. Physicist Barbie. Women can do anything. In Sex Education, she plays Maeve, Otis's on and off girlfriend, and this series version of Lois Lane. Otis and Maeve fall in love after discovering their passion for helping couples achieve wild sexual experiences. She starts a sex clinic where awkward teenagers who struggle with obscene feelings about Justin Timberlake and other celebrities can be consoled and taught how to manage their sexual independence. The couple, that is Otis and Maeve, soon make a killing from giving people advice about how to subdue their growing sexual appetite. The plot twist is that the main reason why the therapy sessions are such a hit is because all of Otis's clients are secretly in love with him. Otis, so amazing. Otis has gained a huge following on social media and other places for being a celebrity kingpin. He's loved and adored, but only in secret. To show the love that they have for him, women pretending to be sometimes lesbians come knocking to speak to Otis. Otis, are you available? About their problems because they can't get their mind off him. Oh my god. Maeve, who is Otis's girlfriend, often is left infuriated by all this, but she has to deal with her female nemesis, Neme, or is it enemies, promptly by giving them advice to stay away from her awkward shy boyfriend. Get out, you bitches, or I'll break your neck. She's moody, a loner, and very sulky. This is because she comes from a broken home where her drug addict mother abandoned her because she feared having a daughter who would grow up to surpass her. I mean, you're a druggie. Now, she actually is a very, successful businesswoman pretending to be a druggie. Embarrassing. Maeve, Louis Lane is a genius student and hopes to study law school to fulfill her brilliance. She later will become a brilliant journalist who unmasks her own husband as being Superman. That's right, Otis is a child version of Clark Kent.
Can I see the light? Find my way out of darkness. Can I see the one that is there for me? I just wanna make it. I just wanna show them that I can save the world and be Superman.
So, why don't you start by telling me your earliest memory of your scrotum?
Trust me, you don't.
No, I love you so bad.
This is a new frontier, my sexually repressed friend. Our chance to...
Oh, Otis, how are you gonna survive all this love triangle? Oh, Otis, I just hope you and Maeve can make it out. It's crazy to think that love can be such a twisted thing. Maeve is involved with other boyfriends and so is Otis involved with other women. Otis dates the most famous girl at his school. And Maeve also dates some of the famous guys at the school. It's crazy. Sometimes they're in love, other times they break up. In the final season, Otis must finally tell his on-and-off girlfriend how he feels about her. Okay. To save the world and stuff, because she could become a super villain. Doesn't really work out for them properly. Anyway. So Otis is a child version of Clark Kent. His superhuman acts of saving people from bank robberies has gotten a lot of attention. And that's why he's a huge celebrity, but this is a romantic comedy, so they don't show any of that thing. Sex Education is a controversial, it's funny, raw, and just bloody brilliant, but it's not for everyone. Don't watch it with your pastor. He will judge you. In the show, Sex Education, Connor Swindles plays the show's version of Stifler, a man hell-bent on punishing Otis for stealing all of his prospective girlfriends. Stifler is a stiff neck. He fakes being a homosexual to elude his father, who is headmaster of his school and hates the younger dude. After being continuously humiliated for getting bad grades and being a menace to Otis, Stifler is downgraded again and again. He has to repeat some years of school or fall behind forever. This situation turns him into a humble young man, no longer pretending to be loud and obnoxious. His transformation throughout the series from loud and angry to soft-spoken and gentle is what got a lot of people talking. Sex Education was thus Connor Swindles' breakout performance that ultimately landed him more roles with Netflix. In his latest film titled Jingle Bell Heist, oh Jingle Bell, Connor Swindles plays a version of Jim Carrey from the film Fun with Dick and Jane. Oh, Tom, Dick, and Harry, I get it. Because they're always hiding, you don't know who is who, what's happening. Okay. He is a bank robber who wants to rob a department store on Christmas. He soon falls in love with a cat burglar or cat woman, a strange female who believes she is doing good by robbing the poor and giving to herself. I mean, robbing the rich scum of the earth with too much oil money and giving to the poor. Sure, who knows who deserves what in this world? The two are hired by the mob to do a dangerous bank job. They must rob a Christmas store just before Christmas. Oh, Christmas Day. Just like the Grinch, they gotta steal Christmas. The truth is a lot more complex. The reason the Grinch, also played by Jim Carrey, stole Christmas and the box office in 2000 is its weirdness. But also there was a lot more to the story. The Grinch in Dr. Seuss's novel is actually Santa Claus himself, pretending to be an angry ogre who hates Christmas and wants to devastate everyone by stealing it from them. I just hate Christmas. The Grinch plots a bank robbery to teach everyone a lesson. On Christmas Eve, he robs them of all their gifts and possessions and decorations, leaving them sad and empty on Christmas Day. The truth is, God, using Santa Claus or the Grinch, was attempting to teach human beings a lesson about giving. The Grinch saw the people's true intentions. They were terrorists masquerading as peace-loving citizens who wanted to spread the joy of Christmas. They were actually Lex Luthor's minions trying to plant bombs in different parts of the world that caused Armageddon on Christmas Day. What? No, you're mistaken. No, I'm not. This is the truth. It hurts and it stings. The Grinch was thus instructed to be a policeman who can stop these evil organizations from blowing up the world. So what happens next? The Grinch achieves his mission. He creeps into the noisy town whilst the town is sleeping and steals Christmas. He locks up key men and women in prison for their actions and only releases them when a little girl cries for forgiveness. No, Mr. Grinch, please do not steal Christmas. Bring back my parents. And so, filled with emotions, the Grinch forgives the girl and finally releases all the citizens. They are pardoned on Christmas Day. Oh, Christmas Day, oh, Christmas Day, thank you, the Grinch, for not locking us away. The happenings of Dr. Seuss's The Grinch and how he stole Christmas is similar to what happens in the Jingle Bell heist. Catwoman and Batman must pretend to be bank robbers in order to stop evil Lex Luthor from building toys that could take over the world. The store that is to be robbed is also owned by the mob. The mob agree with the police to hand over the terrorist hideout on condition that Batman and Catwoman pretend to rob them. Wow. And therefore we have the Jingle Bell heist, based on actual events that actually happened to Jim Carrey and his wife. Jim Carrey is in fact the Grinch that stole Christmas, but then saved it from having an evil conclusion.
Good to stick it to.
That's all, folks.
Sterling has about 500,000 pounds in his office. I can get us into the store and avoid the security guards.
How are we gonna break
Christmas Day,
His wife has been
Christmas
known to bring home
Day,
young man on occasion.
I hope to have
You just gotta get an invite up to the penthouse, get the fob, and then leave.
I'll rob some stores, I'll get the money so that I can save the world again.
Ask her something, be charming.
They
Big
think
fan of these
I'm
politics.
just an ordinary criminal.
Oh yes, the
Well, I
team.
am actually
That's your best game?
Batman. I'll show them.
You look ridiculous.
Ready?
I'm Batman. I'm here to steal Christmas and cheer so that I can save the world. How the Grinch stole Christmas. I'm Batman.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Good.
Yep.
I've got an idea.
I would love to sit so nicely with a cup of tea on Christmas Day, but I gotta do some robbery just to fool the mob again. It's the Jingle Bell heist, the Jingle Bell heist, the Jingle Bell heist, the Jingle Bell heist.
Howdy, partner.
Lose your soul just to take over the world.
What is this?
We still need you now. Max, don't turn to the dark side. Do not lose your soul just to gain the world. We need you here on holy. Do not lose your soul just to be big now. He vexed me so very much. Do not lose your soul during the dark side. We love you very much. Do not lose it. Do not stay into the dark side. Come back to the light.
Oh yeah, it's time for something amazing.
Worst thing that's ever happened here in the 4 years I've been working here. was when an owl attacked Eleanor Gillespie's head because it thought that her
The
hair
Duffer Brothers are a couple of identical twins who have been experimenting with storylines of Stephen King to create their own masterful universe, inspired by Steven Spielberg, James Cameron, Ridley Scott, all those famous names you know. They created a series based on 80s culture, 80s goth culture. They're the creatives behind the Salem's Lot spin-off set in a regular show universe called Stranger Things. Stranger Things stars an ensemble cast of old and young talents. Linda Hamilton from the Terminator series leads this cheeky, charismatic cast of heroes and baddies. Linda plays an evil scientist pretending to be nice but actually responsible for creating the evil satanic underworld that is only known as the Upside Down. Winona Ryder, star of Beetlejuice, and Beetlejuice is the mother of the main protagonist. That is Rigby from the regular show. Rigby is a little boy with an extraordinary gift for seeing visions about an oncoming disaster. He's a secret member of the Teen Titans and is often trained by Batman to use his clairvoyant abilities to stop the end of the world becoming a possibility. It's the end of the world as we know it. In season 1, we are introduced to Rigby and the rest of the Teen Titans clan. Rigby, or William Byers, is shy and very awkward, but when it comes to playing Dungeons and Dragons, no Byers, he is loudmouth who is so obnoxious. The game of Dungeons and Dragons, played by William, Mike, Lucas, and Dustin, unlocks a portal to the underworld. The four boys have been summoned by the devil to play a real-life version of Dungeons and Dragons. Oh no, we are not sorcerers. The four reluctantly agreed, knowing that things can get very ugly. In the Teen Titans, Mike is secretly Robin, Lucas is Cyborg, Dustin is Beast Boy, and Will is the next one in line to become Superman. Basically, everything must revolve around him or the world could die. In season 1, Will makes the ultimate sacrifice to save the life of people in the town. He is abducted by Vecna. He sells his soul to the demon that is known as Vecna, or the Dead of Raven in the Teen Titans. By selling his soul, Will gains a psychic connection that forever links him to the monsters in the Upside Down. Vecna gets greedy and demands more women and children to be sacrificed to meet his needs. I wonder why. Truth is, Vecna the demon is grieving after losing his stepdaughter Eleven, or Raven from the Teen Titans. Awkward, critically loved and adored young actress who has starred in smash hits like Damsel, Kong vs. Godzilla, and Enola Holmes 1 and Enola Holmes 2. Millie Bobby Brown plays 11. At just 21, Millie Bobby Brown has stolen the hearts of many older and younger ones. The Emmy-nominated princess is destined for absolute bizarre greatness. Cheers to the freaking princess, I'll drink to her, yeah. Millie Bobby Brown also made headlines for being linked to hip-hop legend Drake. The two are apparently dating, and the song They Not Like Us is apparently about Millie Bobby Brown. So Kendrick is like Vecna trying to take Millie Bobby Brown from Drake, who is maybe Robin or Batman, who knows. I'm Batman. In Millie Bobby Brown's breakout role in Stranger Things, she plays Raven from the Teen Titans, or 11 in this universe. She is called 11 because Raven is not one, but a legion of demons forming one young woman. We are legion. In Stranger Things, she often battles with the unconscious. She knows the world's battle against the villain Vecna is all her fault. Don't remind me. She was supposed to be the evil stepdaughter of the evil warlord Vecna. He would often vex her by threatening to marry her and make her his satanic queen. 11 didn't love the idea of marrying Vecna, so she left him and destroyed his kingdom. Well, Batman made her do it. Like, she was interested in the proposition of running the world, but this is wrong. You are not evil. I'm Batman. You can be good. 11 escaped the Upside Down and ended up in the town of Hawkins. It's called Hawkins, but it's actually Jump City from the Teen Titans universe. Also Hawkins because Stephen Hawkins is the one that inspired Stranger Things. Back in the 70s, he was investigating a lot of paranormal activities involving demons and aliens and stuff like that, trying to take over the world. Stephen Hawkins is legendary because he stopped the end of the world so many times. In this universe, he could be Professor Xavier. Okay, so Hawkins City is a place full of hidden villainy perpetrated by parents of superhero children. The families that are responsible for the Teen Titans becoming themselves sacrifice their children to be part of experiments that would turn them into monsters and evil aliens and their parents into millionaires. Oops. These aliens would then be used to fight America's wars and subdue Saddam Hussein and other villains. Man, they did so well, they kicked so much butt. Problems came when the monsters wanted better working conditions, more honor from the government for defeating America's enemies. We want better beer. A monster scientist called Vector then led an uprising against the US government. He agreed to create his own universe called the Upside Down, like Upside Down cake, but actually it's called Upside Down because in the underworld things are different from our world. It's like, not to say upside down, but just backwards, in reverse, you know. In this world, monsters and villains are allowed to be loud and proud. It's my house, bitch. Everything went well until a spell of loneliness. I'm lonely. Vecna wanted a wife and a princess whom he could raise to follow his footsteps. And so a clone using Vecna and Linda Hamilton's DNA code 11 was created. It's alive. She's alive. She was to be the wife of Vecna and take over his kingdom. She's like a bride of Frankenstein. 11 initially loved Vecna but grew fed up of not being able to see her true love, that is Robin and Rigby, or Mike and Will. She decided to rebel and join the Teen Titans to fight the monster that is her own husband. You know, in season 1, Will sacrifices to take 11's place and become Vecna's next chosen one, but I'm not gay. I cannot fall in love with you. Don't need a son. I want a princess. Vecna wants a woman as well, so he refuses Will's suggestions. He merely keeps him as a henchman to help watch over the earthly realm while he does villain things. Season 2 introduced us to Max, or Furiosa, from the Mad Max universe. Max, played by the show's headliner, Sadie Sink, is simply iconic. She also played this version of herself in the movie Odessa. She is a badass who loves video games and secretly is an alien from another dimension. If you watch the Teen Titans, she is Starfire. Teen Titans. She joins the Teen Titans and soon becomes the love interest of both Rigby and Robin playing the field. Truth is, the whole gang has a crush on her, but she has her eyes set on Vecna. I just love a man who can growl in the morning. She wants to do what Raven failed to do, which is become his young woman. Vecna dances at this request. Yes, my princess, and quickly decides to marry her and give her everything she requests. My kingdom awaits you. Starfire is then hired to destroy the Teen Titans from the inside out. Teen Titans. She manages to almost do it until she continues to fall head over heels for both Rigby and Robin. Stupid. Oh, it's so beautiful. The two gentlemen begin dating the same woman as a way to stop her from conquering the universe. Effing Mormons. In season 4, Vecna wages war and promises to hold Starfire captive until 11 comes back to him. 11 refuses his request and decides instead to battle Vecna to the death. Vecna is almost vanquished, got his ass kicked, almost humiliated when he's beaten by Batman and Officer Hopper. Batman is secretly Officer Hopper. So Hopper, together with Mike, Will, Lucas, and Dustin, open a can of whoopers, and he making Vecna almost lose his mind. How are you doing this, you weaklings? He's beaten, and Max is finally home, but she's in a coma. Her mind is locked away in another corner.
We end this once and for all.
Running up the hill. The song by Kate Bush is the only thing that brings her out of the coma, and sometimes she comes back to Earth. But truth is, she wants to stay in the coma because she wants to torture Robin and, the other people that are in love with her because she doesn't want to be with them. Truth is, Vecna is still holding her hostage, and he will only bring her back if a young girl called Holly agrees to marry him. The stage is set for season 5. It's the final showdown. It's the final showdown between the Teen Titans and their arch-nemesis Vecna. Who shall win? Well, you gotta find out.
We stay true to ourselves. Stay true to our friends.
Do it.
No matter the cost.
The final showdown, the final conclusion. Is the end of the world. Can we stop it from happening? This day is set for season 5. It's the final showdown between the Teen Titans and their arch-nemesis, Vecna. In episode 4's epic conclusion, the Teen Titans appear to be losing. Vecna has taken Holly and her friends to appear as witnesses to their satanic wedding. The soldiers are weakened and overwhelmed by Vecna's strength. I am stronger than humans. At the last minute, Will saves the day. He destroys Vecna's minions just by using his mind, and then vows to take revenge for everything Vecna has done. Recap a little bit. Season 5 has been incredible. So, they've been practicing to go to the upside down for a while now. So they created a fake plan where they would hide the children that Vecna needed to be a witness for his wedding to the young girl Holly in the upside down. By hiding them, they confused Vecna and made him believe that the Teen Titans are weak and scared to lose these young girls because they also want to marry them. No, actually, the plan is more sinister than they think. They were letting Rigby get recharged so that he could show his true strength. Currently, season 5 is by far my favorite. It's absolutely jaw-dropping with hints of inspiration from the film Chronicle. That is because Chronicle is a version of Stranger Things. In that film, Vecna battles against an early version of the Teen Titans. Did he win? Well, you gotta watch it to see what finally happened, okay?
And it's not gonna stop until we're drained of every last ounce of suffering.
The final season, we taking down Vecna. It's the final countdown. We just gotta fight for our lives. The final season, we taking down Vecna. It's the final countdown. It's the fight of all times.
Stay true to our friends.
Do it.
Do not lose heart, you have so much fight. You can make it despite the other side. Do not lose heart. Let's crush this demon. We're going to destroy him. We're going to win.
One last time.
Till we meet again, my dear friends, continue watching Stranger Things.